Good morning everybody, this is Kevin Allen from Wallace School of Transport. Now quite a few students keep asking me, how do we uncouple and recouple an Artic and its trailer? Well, with the help of my student here, we are going to show you how to do that. First of all, everybody, I'd like you to remember one word, and that word is blank. B-L-A-N-K, as in a blank sheet of paper. So the B stands for brake, the L stands for leg, the A stands for the airlines, the N stands for your number plate, and K stands for your kingpin. So with the help of my student, we're going to follow through. So we're going to start with the B. What does the B stand for, please? Talk to me.
Brakes.
Brake. So let's go and put the brake on. Now the brake normally is on the passenger side of the vehicle, the near side, but on various Artics and makes it could be in various locations. So we'll look where our one is. There we are, it's a red button and it's pull to park. Okay, now next letter is L.
That is the leg.
Leg, thank you. So we're going to take the legs down to ground level, but don't dig it into the ground, just take it till it kisses the top of the tarmac. So here comes the legs down to the ground. Then put your handle away and push the handle in. Okay, that's B for brakes, L for legs. Now we're going on to A for airlines.
Right. Airlines.
Good, so we're going to climb up the side of the trailer. Now, on a drawbar you disconnect from the truck, but on an Artic you disconnect from the trailer. So there's 5 leads on this particular vehicle. Now I'm going to walk around the other side so we might be able to see that a little bit clearer. Now here we go, that's better. So we're counting off 5 leads. Now try and stow them away so they don't get whiplashed in the wind. So if we can bury them in the metalwork at the back, that would help.
Number 4.
That's it.
Number 5.
So we've got 5 off. Now let's come on down. Now we've done brake, leg, airlines. Now in reality we would go to the back of the trailer and take the number plate off and put that in the cab for the next driver, but for the sake of the test we don't need to touch it, it's already there. So what's next on our agenda, please?
Kingpin.
Kingpin. Okay, now let's see if we can get underneath.
Get the door clip out.
Right, so there's 2 handles under here. So we want the large handle, which is connected to the 5th wheel, that big chunk of metal there. So he's going to release that. So he's taken the dog clip out of the side. When you're ready, so you're going to pull forward straight out and then to the right. And that release it. Carry on. Now everybody, what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the truck. Now we're going to just drive forward no more than about 2 or 3 feet to release the kingpin. Okay, so he's just going to drive forward a touch. So if we look under there, okay, so just enough to release the kingpin. We're not going to come all the way out. That'll be enough. Now, okay, now you can switch off your engine but leave your ignition on for your power. Okay, now what we're going to do, guys, okay, everyone, is the 5th wheel is now holding the entire weight of the trailer on its back, so to speak. So to make it nice and easier to come out of the trailer, we are going to reduce the suspension. Get our student ready. So in the cab you'll have the control box. Make sure your power is on. So there's the control box. So we're going to put the power on top, middle button, so you get the green light. That's it. Now on the bottom you've got an up and a down button. So we're going to come down. So we're going to take the fifth wheel off. So what we're doing is looking underneath, and we're looking for daylight to appear between the fifth wheel and the trailer, so we know that when we emerge from the trailer unit that it's not going to drop on the ground with a big almighty thud. So now, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a gap. Yeah, we can see daylight. So there's a gap. Now back to the truck. Turn the power off, put it back in its holder. Now we're going to drive forward, and it'll be a nice smooth exit, and we're going to reverse to the side of the trailer. So as we come out, everybody, you'll see that there'll be no drop from the trailer, and it'll be extremely smooth on the exit. So let's see the exit, see how smooth it is. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? No drop at all. Well done. Now we're going to drive forward just a touch. That'll do ya. And now we're going to reverse to the side of the trailer. Now, we're going to stop there, handbrake neutral, exit your vehicle and bring your gloves with you. Make sure you come out of the vehicle backwards, 3 points of contact. Thank you. Now, at this point, the examiner will speak to you, and to the effect, he will say to you, I want you to imagine you've never ever seen this trailer before, and I'd like you to check it over and make sure no defects are on it. So he's just repositioning the fifth wheel, ready for reconnection when he's done his walk around checks. That's fine. Now, so we're now imagining we're picking up a brand new trailer. We've never seen this trailer before, but we have to make sure there's no defects. So we're going to start on the front. First of all, we're going to check all the connections look good and there's no damage to the bodywork, top, middle or bottom. So check all your flaps and all your electrical sockets, and then do a complete walk around check of the vehicle. Now everybody, you must check the trailer brake as you get there. So make sure you physically pull the button and make sure the examiner can see you checking it. Now we're checking all the external light units from the trailer. The underrun bars are all secure. Check all the mud guards are solid. Check all your wheels, make sure they're correctly inflated. Make sure they have enough tyre tread on them, and that the yellow wheel line markers are all facing each other. So we've got a triaxle here, so we're going to do it on all the wheels. Now guys, this is not an MOT, okay? It's just a quick 2-minute check to make sure your vehicle is fit to go on the road. Okay, do not spend too much time on it. 2 minutes will be exactly fine. Now check your lights units are all secure. Number plate is in place. and your cargo doors. Now, same thing, do that on this side of the vehicle, the driver's side. Mud guards, tyres, wheel nuts, everything's in place. So this you would do every day in your everyday life as a Class 1 driver before you take the vehicle on the road. Okay, that's good. He's checked everything, so he's happy. Right, now we're ready to recouple. So the driver's going to go back to the vehicle, and now he must make a line up so the rear of the truck is absolutely symmetrical with the trailer. So it lines up precisely. So there cannot be any overhangs left or right. It's got to be precise. Now, you may have as many shunts as you require to line up the vehicle. So let's watch our student carry this out. So once you've got your line up, we're going to stop short before we go under the trailer, and then we're going to come out and check your height and your levels, which we call the ride height. Okay, so let's see him line it up. So he's coming into the trailer. Now you can have as many shunts on this as you require, and it's not time limited either, so you can take your time. Now you can see he's out of line there, so he's going to need some shunts to line it up. Don't forget, you can take some shunts if you want to line it up, okay? So we can, if we look closely, we can see that's not too bad. Let's take a shunt, please, driver, and go slightly more to the left on your next drop back. That'll do, yeah? That'll do. Let's take it back. Let's line it up a little bit better, please. Now bring it back into alignment, so you want to steer right hand down, don't you? Bit of right. Now, that's still not quite level, so we'll try it for a third time. Now that's a better one. Now a little bit of left hand down, please, driver, just to get it even straighter. Good. Now we're going to stop there. That's about right. Now leave the engine running, because we're only going to be out for a few seconds. Come out backwards, 3 points of contact. Now you're going to check your heights and your levels. So we're going to line up the height of the fifth wheel with the height of the ramp. Now it can be slightly shorter than the height of the ramp. Point to the ramp for me, please, so you can see what we're doing. So there's the ramp, there's the fifth wheel. So we want them to be nice and level with each other. So the highest part of the fifth wheel. Now I don't mind it being slightly shorter, but not higher. Okay, so that's not bad. It's slightly shorter, we can live with that. But if it was higher and you tried to go under, you would damage your vehicle. Okay, so now he's going to take it just slightly under, not all the way, slightly under. and then we will adjust the suspension again. So he's going to take it just under. So we want the fifth wheel there just to go under the trailer, not all the way to a connection just yet. So let's just get that fifth wheel just to go under the trailer. I will say stop so he gets the idea. There it goes. A little bit more. And stop please, driver. Now you can leave the engine running. Now what we're going to do now is that the fifth wheel is slightly shorter than the trailer. So we're going to raise the suspension this time until the fifth wheel picks up the entire weight of the trailer. So what I normally do is look at the legs, and just as long as the legs have left the ground, then we know that the fifth wheel is taking the entire weight of the trailer on its back. So lift it up for me please, driver. You've got your power on. So raise the suspension please. That's it. Bring the legs off the ground. There they come. Bring the legs off the ground. Now half an inch is fine. A little bit more for me to get the leg on the left side up. Touch more for me. Bit more please. Bring it up. Up please. Keep pushing. It's not moving. Okay, are you pushing the up button?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Alright, let's see there now. Alright, we're up a bit now. So return your box. Now we can go all the way under. Now when you go under please. Not too hard but not too soft. So we want a nice smooth entry to connect to the kingpin. So we're going to be listening for 3 kind of bangs. So let's see it go under. Nice and gently, not too heavy. So push to 1, push, that's it. Now listen to that sound. Now put it into drive. Now we're going to tug forward at minimum 2 times to make sure it's connected. That's it. Now, good. Oh, we stalled on that one. Okay. Are you convinced that's connected?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Well, we know it is. So bring the keys with you now, and we're going to put it all back together. Now, so we started with the word blank, B for brakes, L for legs, A for airlines, N for number plate, K for kingpin. Now we're going to reverse that, and we're going from the K back to the B. So we're going straight to the kingpin, and we're going to put the dog clip back in its position. So when you're ready, driver, we'll read. That's it, goes in the right hand side of the handle. There's a hole there. Okay, that's connected, well done. Now, number plate's already in place from previously, so now we're going to reconnect all your airlines, please.
The other side.
Other side, yes. Now, we counted off 5 airlines, so we're going to count 5 back on. So we're starting with the EBS, the electrical braking system. Make sure that's locked into place with the lugs on the side. Now, one of the airlines, just pick the yellow one. We'll call that the auxiliary airline. That's it. Make sure you twist the collar at the top so that it can't escape or fall out. Now he's putting the EBS braking lights on. And far left, the black one, that's for the lights at the rear of the trailer. Now he's, sorry, that's an airline, that's it. One more, that's the lighting one. Good. So have we counted 5 back on?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. Now, so that's airline. So the next letter is L, going backwards in the word blank. L stands for the leg. So this time we're going to raise the leg when you're ready. So let's take the leg back up. All the way to the top till it can't go any further. Once that's done, stow away your handle. Make sure you push the handle in so it's flush with the side of the truck. Okay, now handbrake, trailer brake off, push the red button in, close your flap. And now finally on this part, what are we going to do, driver?
Check the light.
Check the light. So you should have your keys with you if you have this facility. So you have a bulb checker or a light checker at the bottom. So come to the middle, please, driver. And then you can start checking your lights from here. So look underneath. That's it. Push the button. Just hold it down. There you go. There's a light. So make sure all your lights are working so you can check both sides. And then just do a complete walk around the vehicle. Okay, just checking your lights now that they're all lit up. Now if you've got any top marker lights, make sure they're all working as well. So all the lights are working, so sit there for a few seconds and make sure you're going through all the systems. Yeah, number plate light is on. Okay, and top marker lights up the top there, yeah? Hold on. Same again on this side. We've nearly finished, everybody. So well done to my students for helping us out on this. All the marker lights are working. Now, outside of that, we've got a few more things to do. So we're going to return to the vehicle, to the cab. Now we're going to build up your air pressure. So switch your engine on.